My name's Caleb Alexander. I was born and raised in Ottawa. I've been here my entire life. I think it's the best place on earth, except for the cottage, which is where I started fishing when I was a young lad up in Quebec. And I always have very fond memories of fishing with my father when I was really young, out of the little tin can with worms for lake trout. And ever since I was young, I knew I had a strong passion for fishing, and I didn't really know why, but I just knew I had a passion. And then as I went into high school, one of the teachers there had a fishing club, and I was the first guy at the club. I was all fired up, talking his ear off about how much I like fishing, and he would host a lot of meetings, and he'd talk a lot about bass fishing every week. And ever since then, I just completely fell in love with specifically bass fishing, fell in love with fishing tournaments. And surprisingly enough, that teacher that ran the fishing club is now my current fishing partner, Tony Sleeman. And he's still a teacher, and he still runs a fishing club, and he gets a lot of young people on board, not just bass fishing, but all sorts of different fishing. I started out fishing in clubs pretty much, and open tournaments. And it was a great way to get into fishing and get comfortable with fishing tournaments. But after a couple of years, I wanted more challenge. I find if I don't have a challenge in front of me constantly, I get bored. So I needed that next step, that next challenge. And even though the first year I went into Renegade, I was on a much lower level than everyone else, it was the fact that I did try and keep up and compete that made me such a better fisherman. The main reason I fish Renegade is because of how much you can learn and the pressure it puts on you to perform, and you have to make quick decisions, you have to make smart decisions, and that all around has made me a better fisherman.